Alright you guys, finally, welcome back to another episode of Classic Game Reviews. This is episode 2, 5 months later. Yes, I know, it's been almost 5 months since I did part 1. Wow, that seemed like it was nowhere. So today we're going to start off with the game that scared the living shit out of me, revolutionized gaming in the survival horror aspect as of today, and still can leave a scare on you almost 17 years. Well, actually, it is 17 years. 17 years to the day it was released. And I'm talking about Resident Evil. But not the original cut. I'm reviewing the director's cut. This is the only cut I've ever had of Resident Evil. I've never seen the first cut. I never even played the first cut. I'm pretty sure it's next to impossible to find the original cut of Resident Evil without importing it. So basically, the story revolves around Bravo team out on an assignment. They get lost, and so Alpha Team has to come in, where they get attacked by a zombie dog, and they book it into Spencer Mansion. Okay, the game begins, and you choose between either Jill Valentine or Chris Redfield. Chris Redfield, basically his story is a little bit. He's the hardest. Jill is the easiest, because when you play as Chris, you don't have a gun. When you come back, the gun is waiting for you. Then you meet up with Rebecca Chambers. Rebecca Chambers is like the medical expertise, so she'll help you with medical stuff and all that stuff. I haven't really got that far with Chris. I only played it with Jill all the way through. So yeah, that's all I got for Chris. But for Jill, you got your gun immediately, and you're just off on the hunt. Now, Chris only holds 6 items. Jill can hold 8. Okay. And trust me, this is a game, if you haven't played it yet, I know a lot of people still have not played the original Resident Evil, even though we're about almost 10 games in, 6 chronologically, that the original one still has yet to leave that impact. And I'm here to tell you why you should pick this game up. When the game was released, it revolutionized everything. The item selection screen, that was something I had never seen before, okay, and it was awesome. It was innovative. The voice acting is terrible now. It's been terrible for years. Me and my cousin always made fun of the voice acting. I can do Jill Valentine's original voice really good, and Barry be like, "Oh Barry, that was too close. You were almost a Jill sandwich." "You're right. But Barry, I thought you said you were going to search around the first floor. What on earth are you doing here?" I just had something I needed to check. Now, let's continue to search for the lost captain and Chris, shall we? Yeah, shit like that is just awesome. Okay? Oh man. I love Barry Burton and Jill Valentine. These are easily the 2 best characters of Resident Evil. Chris Redfield didn't come into play for me until Resident Evil 5, where I became a real fan of Chris. But yeah, between the bad acting, voice acting, and crazy cheesy dialogues, Resident Evil also had the multiple ending scenario. I don't even think that was ever been done before until this game was released. I've never seen a game that had multiple endings like that before, and especially the way you played the game. There's no way you can pick it. It's just how the way you have to play the game in order to find out which ending you'll get. There's a certain way to do it. I'm not sure how to do it, but I did do it once, because I remember that. I remember Barry turning on you and working with Chris Redfield, okay? But then gets killed by Chris Redfield. And then the other one, he helps you. So, yeah, the multiple endings to Resident Evil will solidify the rest of the entire Resident Evil franchise, because that will be effective, especially in Resident Evil 3, which we'll get to pretty soon. So basically, you're in the mansion, Spencer Mansion. You're looking for a Bravo team, and you have to search for clues. You have this. You have all these different types of puzzles. You have all these different types of creatures. Let's talk about the creatures, not the regular zombies that just walks around. That's after you kill it. You kill one of it, and it makes that weird groaning noise, like he's getting an orgasm or something. It's these not the hunters, not the one that cuts your head off. It's these little creatures that run on 2 feet, and they look like bugs. Oh my god! To this day, those things gives me the fucking chills just looking at them. They're coming at you like this. I'm like, oh shit! Get to the door. I don't even want to kill it because I don't think I can. I never killed one of those things before. I never have. Always, till this day, I still run from those damn creatures because I don't know what the fuck they do. Okay? And when you get further down to the mansion, you'll see what I'm talking about. They're not the hunters. They have like little, like bug antennas on their backs. It's not on their heads, but it's on their backs. You know? If you play the game, you know what I'm talking about. It's just those weird creatures. I hate dogs, okay? And Resident Evil made me hate dogs even more, okay? I always shot them motherfucking dogs. I never left them standing once, because I don't feel like going back. You have to backtrack in Resident Evil, and I don't feel like backtracking them damn things. Fucking running at me like he's want to fuck you in the ass or something. Oh my god. To get them out the way then and there, and it just be easy peasy, lemon squeezy, baby. Yeah. And then you have to deal with leeches, not like as big as you'll get in like Resident Evil 3, but you know, they're like little leeches, and they'll drop down on the floor, and they'll swivel their way to you. Ugh, it gives me the chills. I got the chills right now just thinking about it. Old Wesker. Jill, I didn't know you were gonna be here. Yeah, because my hair is all slicked back, you know, and I got my glasses on, even though I'm inside of a mansion, okay? And I'm playing you for a fool, because I'm gonna fucking kill you when I basically unleash my tyrant upon you. Yes, that is Wesker's voice in this game, and it's awesome, okay? And that is kind of, it's even more awesome than his voice in Resident Evil 5. You know? But, yeah. Resident Evil, it's like, Resident Evil, if you speed run through it, like if you know exactly what you gotta get and what you gotta do, you can be done with Resident Evil in under 90 minutes. I shit you not. The game is short than what it looks like. But if you want to go through everything, you're looking at about a good 3-hour playthrough. 3.5 to 2 hour playthrough of Resident Evil. And you know what? It is damn worth it, man. It is damn worth it. So if you haven't picked up Resident Evil yet and you ain't played it, I highly suggest getting it for the PlayStation 1. Best few hours you'll ever spend, and play it at night. That's when it has the most effect. That's why I played Resident Evil. I didn't play Resident Evil till nightfall, because I wanted to be scared on purpose. And especially that weird music that goes sounds like the intro to the Are You Afraid of the Dark. Yeah, that shit's effective. You know Are You Afraid of the Dark from Nickelodeon back in the 90s? Ooh, that music gave me the creeps when I was a kid. But I loved that show. So I'm giving Resident Evil Director's Cut 10 out of 10. Pick this game up, play it. Let me know what you guys think about Resident Evil Director's Cut down below. Did you like it? Did you hate it? I would do Resident Evil 2 now, but it's too fucking hot. So I'm going to have to do Resident Evil 2 later. Because if I did it now, I won't be uploading it for like a few weeks. To at least give this one the benefit of being viewed. So, yeah. Alright. Sorry for that long wait. It won't be that long anymore, I promise. See y'all later.